Thanks, Maureen. We have to start with a thank you to Maureen. This is like being in church. We have to start with something. Yeah, of course. Come on, dudes. She works like 23 hours a day on this. I'm just going to welcome what a powerhouse lineup of people speaking here today. And I missed yesterday. I'm sorry. So I saw the lineup from yesterday too. I'm just going to go through a little outline of what's happening today, and then I'm going to get out of the way because there's a lot to get done today. There's so many great presentations. We're going to start with the anterior segment innovation showcase and hear from 12 or 13 companies who are working in the front of the eye. And then we're going to have a panel on the future of anterior segment innovation, which is going to be led by my good friend Anthony Wallace, who's been a great supporter of this meeting. Thanks, Anthony, if you're out there. Then we're going to do a Retina Innovation Showcase, which I always enjoy, of course. Another 12 or 13 companies who will present to us their technology or their drug or all of the above. Then we're going to have a kind of a unique panel, suprachoroidal drug delivery, which I've done, which we do in a number of trials right now, is coming and coming fast. It remains to be seen. We're going to hear from a bunch of experts what its role will be in clinical medicine, but it does appear that it's coming fast and devices are being developed. We're going to hear about some of them. Tom Chula and Emmett Cunningham will lead that discussion. And then we're going to have a lecture from Dr. Rebecca Kammer on the clinical endpoints for things like GA, low vision. How do we measure outcomes? This is a tricky question that's been studied a lot, at least in the recent development of Syfovre and Izervay and other dry AMD drugs that are in development and coming. And we're trying to figure out how do we not just diagnose these people, but develop endpoints to know if treatments are working and working well. It's a long, slow disease, so we need better methods to measure outcomes in clinical trials, and we're getting better at it. And then, oh Lord, glaucoma spotlight with Robert Rothman. Oh, okay. Rob, are you out there? You'll get your chance. As some of you know, Rob is a good friend, but I learned from my children and my young techs, who are all in their early 20s, it seems, getting younger by the year. Rob is a good friend, but he's really more of a frenemy. And you may have heard about this on the podium yesterday when I was sadly assaulted while seeing 73 patients in Los Angeles. So I have stuff for Rob today. Thanks, Rob. And then I'm going to do a panel with the strategics, and they're going to pitch and talk about what they may be looking for in their near-term and long-term development plans from startups and partnerships. And then the last panel is one we do every year that's always exciting and good, and it's run by Praveen Duggal, The View from the Street. He'll do it with the bankers. I see some of them here in the back today, and that's always a good one that I like to listen to. It's a unique perspective that most of us don't have or know about. And then the most important part, vodka at the end. I'll move aside now, and we'll have the first innovation anterior segment. Are you going to announce? Yeah, okay, so I'll step aside. Thank you. Thanks for coming.